Yo, this lady Nagant is busting. God damn. Alrighty, My Hero Academia Chapter 312 has been released, and well, we finally know who this mysterious assassin woman is, who targeted Deku last chapter. We also saw glimpses of the past of a certain someone tied with the assassin woman, and of course we see Overhaul, who is not making a great impression on his return to the series. Anyway, with that being said, let's dive into the chapter, and I'll get my thoughts on it. So the chapter starts with a back to the past of Hawks and Deku in the hospital room. Here, Hawks discussed that he has concern he opened to Deku. He knows that All For One and Shiraki has yet to reach stage to take One For All by force. Also, without the help of Dr. Garaki, they shouldn't have the capabilities to preserve a dead body. He believes that the villains will want to capture Deku alive, which for most escapees from Tartarus prison, it will be difficult for them to do so. However, Hawks reveals if that woman is involved, it could spell trouble. And the crazy thing is, Hawks knows her from before as she was his superior. Hawks know it's their top priority for the heroes to take her into custody, but if Deku were to cross paths with her, he advises Deku to run away by all means. As it transitions back to the present on a rainy night as Deku looks towards the direction of the bullet that missed him, Deku analyzes the bullet and knows it's her, and we see that she's identified as a former hero, Lady Nagant, well, to be specific, public safety hero. Anyways, she notices that she missed her bullet shot. She fires another bullet. Deku wastes no time to make a move for it. Deku uses a black whip to lash on the buildings. Then Deku realizes his transition device got busted, so he can't contact All Might or the other pro heroes. Deku thinks of an idea of what to do while the pro heroes could come, so he decides the best thing to do is retreat. But then Lady Nagant releases another bullet that's curving its direction, heading straight at Deku. The bullet hits Deku, leaving him out of place, although he manages to catch a bullet and calls her a whole different level, while Lady Nagant keeps firing her rifle and realizes why All For One wants him. Then it transitions to a showing of a teacher from UA High School, Snipe, and Snipe here tells how his quirk homing allows him to log on anyone he sees from 600 meters. He can't choose where he hits his target and claims it's not that powerful. Although Snipe says when it comes to Lady Nagant, she has killed the target. Adding on her range is 3 kilometers, it reveals that her secret lies in her bullets. Lady Nagant can form her bullets however she can. By doing that, she can mix and mold into her 2-colored hair like adhesive metal, pretty much epoxy putty that hardens into a bullet. She's able to make her bullets hollow point to bullets that curve. The quirk that allows her to do that is called Rifle. With that, she's known as a human sniper. So with that brief understanding, it goes back to Deku, who's wounded from her shots. Deku sees her sniper skills to make his sensei Snipe jealous and picks up she can't even shoot in rapid fire. Deku has been hit, though he was able to defend himself from the 4th bullet that would have put him in defeat. Even so, Deku knows where she's shooting from and senses that she's 1 kilometer away with a range of 3 kilometers. So Deku decides instead of keeping up with her shots to escape, he'll get closer to her. Lady Nagant from her place comments it's her first time that someone has deflected 2 of her bullets while she's been busy. Overhaul, who's just sitting around, says "oh man" to go back to the old man like a broken record. Lady Nagant approaches to him, telling him she gets it and they will do so once they're done here. So for the meantime, she asks him to hide somewhere with Deku on their tail. Seeing he's pretty much dead weight, Lady Nagant comments she should have left him behind. With that said, it goes back to the past a bit during the Tartarus prison break. As we see, the villain All For One greets her while Lady Nagant says hi to him and stuff. All For One praises her and asks for a favor to go after Deku, where she claims will most likely leave UA and be independent. All For One further explains that Deku will be accompanied by big name heroes, so he advises her to separate them before going after him, and coincidentally says he waited for some rain, which was very spot on since Deku right now is getting attacked and the rain has been separated from All Might and the pro heroes. After hearing him rambling on, Lady Nagant turns down the offer. She tells him that all that was needed to escape the prison were the prisoners to go on a rampage. She asks why she should do what All For One wants her to do. All For One replies, making a bold statement that the fall of the pro hero society would never come if Deku is still living. Hearing that made Lady Nagant irritated, replying not to give her false hope. Soon after, Overhaul comments about the old man under his breath. All For One notices him and asks Lady Nagant if he's a friend. Lady Nagant looks down and answers no, and even though he's a broken man, she believes he might be useful later on. With the commotion going on, All For One then gives a grand offer to Lady Nagant. All For One comments that Overhaul has been a victim of this evil pro-hero society, so to put an end to the heroes, he proposes a new deal for her as All For One reaches his hand towards her, saying to consider this as a security deposit. From that panel, it goes back to the present rainy night as Lady Nagant jumps up with the same reveal of the deal she made with All For One has given her a second quirk called Airwalk. She activates her quirk Airwalk in pursuit of targeting Deku, as she says, "I will carry out the mission," as the manga chapter ends there. Oof, that chapter was what we waited for. We finally get to know who this assassin's name is. Also, who would have thought she was Hawks' senpai? On top of that, she was a former public safety hero, which means that her and Hawks worked together and worked at the Public Hero Safety Commission. Knowing that, I want to hear much more about her as a character, especially since she was a former hero that turned into the dark side. So could her motive have something to do with the evil pro-hero society that All For One labeled? Did she come across some heroes that don't really care about others, but the images like the hero killer Stain believes in? Without that, she's an interesting character, and we would definitely learn more about her time as a hero working with Hawks and transitioning of her becoming a villain vigilante, which either way sent her behind bars in Tartarus prison. Also, looking at this guy Overhaul, like, man, I don't know what he has seen in Tartarus prison, but he's legit not the same unrighteous person he was. And to be honest, I'm glad he's in this state for obvious reasons, as what Overhaul did to poor girl Eerie. He deserves to be in the state that he's in right now. And one last thing on Lady Nagant's new quirk, Airwalk. This quirk really tied in with the anime I mentioned in my last chapter review video. And when I saw that panel, I immediately had a comparison to the One Piece anime on Airwalk, where One Piece Airwalk is a move that goes by another name Geppo. And Geppo is one of the 6 techniques of Rukushiki. And those who watch One Piece know that the CP9 used this move. And of course, how can we forget one of the crew members from Straw Hat Luffy's uses Airwalk, whose name is Blackfoot Sanji. So well, all those thoughts mentioned, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give this video a like, and if you want, consider subscribing to my channel for more Macadamia manga content reviews, and see y'all next time in my next video. Peace.